Welcome back to my channel. My name is Sabu and I'm the madam of the house. Welcome to my channel. For everyone who's coming back for more, thank you so much for the support, coming back to my channel, doing all the nice things that you do for YouTubers. Thank you. And if you are new today, please make sure to like, to subscribe, to do all the nice things that you do for YouTubers. And yeah, I hope you like it here. Welcome. Welcome. You guys never fail to give me love. You guys give me so much love, and I'm really, really grateful for that. Thank you guys for coming back. I'm not wearing any lashes today because I was like, no, why must I wear lashes? I'm letting my lashes, my thingies, my natural lashes rest a little bit because these glues and these, I'm just, I didn't feel like wearing lashes today. Anyway, welcome back to my channel, everybody. As you can see by the title of this video I will be sharing some of the tips that I think could help with growing your hair. So I'll be sharing some tips, some good habits to follow if you want your hair to grow healthy and hopefully long, because a lot of people like long hair. A lot of people will be like, I want my hair to grow long. Yeah, so this is a video for you, but a disclaimer though, before we start with the video, this is not going to be one of those videos that's going to say you will grow your hair by 5 inches in a week. Your hair will be like waist length by the end of this month. No, this is like this. We're real hair. Also, this might not be the same for everybody. Like it depends. Like genetics play a very big role in your hair, in your skin, in your everything. So obviously results may vary. It might happen quicker for others. It might happen slower for others, which I think is where the problem is, because if so-and-so did this and in 3 months her hair was like this, I expect that me with my genetics that are not the same as Isga so-and-so, I expect that the same thing will happen for me, type of situation. And that's not the case. So yeah, I'll just be sharing some pointers to some of the things that I learned when growing my hair for the second time, because I did have an afro before, and I did absolutely nothing. Like I didn't do anything to that afro. It was just hair. It wasn't. And at the time I was content, but now it's like, oh, actually you can have good habits and your hair can be like this and like this and like that. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna share with you guys. Some of these tips may work for you, some of them might not. Hair is different. I said this in my last hair video. Hair is different. Like, even though we all have afros, it's different from the textures to the process. It's different. It's not the same. But I'll try and be as general as I possibly can. Obviously, I don't have all the hair types, so I don't know all the hair types. But I will share what I do know so that you guys, within the things. I'm also not wearing lashes. I'm not wearing lashes today, because I just didn't feel like it. Guys. Okay, let's start. I like wasting time, ne? I really, really do like wasting time. Okay, so tip number one, moisturize correctly. A lot of us moisturize our hair. This is a thing. Like you moisturize your hair, some daily, some every other day. We siyatambisa, but do you really moisturize your hair? Yes, you apply the moisturizing lotions and but are you really moisturizing your hair? Is your hair really retaining the moisture that it needs to be healthy, to grow? In my previous video, I will try to link it, but it's on my you can go to my videos, you'll find it. In my previous hair video, I speak about spraying hair onto your head, spraying your hair with some water to moisturize, and then using whatever it is to lock in. Usually it's the LOC or the LCO or Mine is very simple. I just spray some water with leave-in conditioner, and then I go in with my oil, and then I go in with my cream. like, or my hair food or my whatever, and itamsa to my hair. So yes, so that's very, very important. People like to stay away from water because you don't want your hair to shrink, you don't want this, you don't want that. Water is your friend. If you want to grow long and healthy hair, amanzi is your friend. I'm not saying wash your hair every day, but that spritz that you do every night, every other night, that's your friend. If you want to grow healthy hair, that is your friend. Shem, I'm not even going to lie. And then number 2 is low manipulation. Now, this is I should have included this in my toxic traits last week. When us, people of color, when we grow hair, when our hair starts to grow, we want to touch it a lot. We want to change it. Is joining up. You want to change this. You want to change that. You want to change that. Try not to do that because it's bad for your hair. The more you touch and change and tie up and let loose and do this and do that, you're manipulating your hair, and that causes breakage. And we don't want breakage because then we don't see the growth because your hair is breaking. So low manipulation is key. It is everything. Even if you do have like your hairstyles, like, try not to manipulate your hair as much. For example, I did not comb my hair as it is right now. I don't think I've combed my hair this week, have I? I have not. I just finger detangle my hair, tie it up, and then I brush it a little bit up, like the around the head, just brush it up a little bit. But I haven't like combed, like afro combed my hair in probably like a week, 2 weeks. So try not to comb your hair all the time. People want to comb their hair, and I'm not saying combing is wrong. I'm just saying the more you comb, the more it breaks, because every single time you comb, there'll be hair on that comb. Hair that could have stayed on your head and continue to grow. Now, there's a difference between hair that breaks and hair that sheds. All hair sheds. I do not care how healthy your hair is. It will shed. It is natural. It happens. But hair that breaks, that's where you should be concerned. That's where you should think, okay, what am I doing wrong? And how do you know if the hair is shedding or breaking? If it's shedding, it's going to be longer strands. For example, if your hair is like 15 inches long, the strands will be around there, like around your 10, 12 inches. If it's breaking, it'll be short things because it just breaks at random parts of your head. Okay, so yeah, it's zero manipulation or very low manipulation. That's when you'll see your hair grow. Also, I personally don't believe that there are products that grow your hair. This might make me unpopular in the hair community, but this is my opinion. I don't think that there are products that grow your hair. I think that there are products that help you to get less breakage and therefore see retention in your hair that is already naturally growing. So yeah, that's another thing that you need to look out for. For me, it's like all these products saying grow your hair in a week. Oh my gosh, I used this and it grew in a week. A week, and that's it. Inches in a week. For real. Hi, Vandla. Okay, and then the next one is protective styling. If you have watched my videos since I started, when did I start? About 4 months ago, I started my channel. If you have been watching my videos, in each and every video of mine, except like maybe like the last two, I have had braids on. And that's the life I live. Braids help with low manipulation because you just tie your braids up. Like you don't excessively manipulate your hair, doing this, doing that to your hair. So it gives you, it doesn't really grow your hair, but it lets you see. It helps you see the growth because you don't lose the length. You retain the length that you have. So braids are everything. And the next point, I'll talk a little bit more about braids, but try to find hairstyles, that you that look good, and that'll also, help you to maintain your hair. And also, Gesana, as your hair grows longer and longer, it's gonna be like, oh my gosh, the work is now more. you use more products, it takes longer to dry, yeah, well. So if you have your hair in like braids or in whatever, like that's 4 weeks where you can just chill. You still need to take care of your hair, but you can still chill. You don't have to wake up an hour early like some of us have to. Hey. And then the next one, keep your hairstyles in for longer. I've had people who ask me, Sibo, I braid my hair quite a lot, but it's not growing. Your hair is growing, but it's breaking at the same rate that it's growing. So that's why it's at one point. Like, that's why it's not, it's not moving. So what can you do? Keep your hair, what is this? Keep your hair for a little longer than usual. I've met a lot of people, they'd be like, no, I have an afro, I only keep my hair for 2 weeks because I just can't, because it just looks horrible. And I get that. As a person with an afro, I get it. Like, sometimes there are hairstyles that I stay away from because I know I'm either gonna have to heat my hair before I do it to try and make it straighter, or it's enjoy. Or I'm going to have to keep it for like 2 weeks and then change. And I do not like to change my hair every 2 weeks. I don't. Like, I've never liked doing that. Like, I like to keep my hair for at least 4 weeks. And then depending on the hairstyles, if like I do the ultra braids, I can push it like to 6. Some people can't do 6 and it's okay. It's okay, like that's just me. But try to push for 4. Try to unbraid your hair around the same day that you braided it the previous month. That'll do wonders for you, my darling. That'll do wonders for you. It's less manipulation. You can see more growth because you've left it a little longer. Like, it's your friend. Try to keep it for 4 weeks if you can. And then the next one, low heat or no heat at all. I know that some people can't do without hair dryers, and for the longest time I was one of those people. And one day I just stopped hair drying my hair because I felt like it was ruining it, and I saw a difference. I could tell that the health of my hair, like, it just went high after I stopped hair drying my hair. Now, other methods to dry your hair without using heat or ndondoni, I'm not gonna lie, they are not ideal when you are a busy person. They are not ideal when you don't have time, basically, because you can't wait. Like, for example, when I wash my hair, it takes like a solid 24 hours for it to dry. And who's gonna chill just for 24 hours waiting for hair to dry? We have things to do, places to be. So I would advise you to try, okay, you can use heat, but try not to use it all the time. And also, if your hair dryer is one of those ones that have the heat thingy, some hair dryers have the heat thingy where you like low heat, no heat. So sometimes it just blows air, clean, like cold air. Try to opt for those settings instead of the hot ones. I know it feels amazing, sana. You warm gamnandi, especially because we're approaching winter. You warm gamnandi, heat ye hair dryer kumnandi sana ulala all right. Warm, but try and stay away from that warmth because sana, it'll be a problem for your hair. It'll be your downfall. Downfall. Guys. But try not to hair dry your hair quite a lot. I speak from experience. So my first afro was like, I didn't really care about my hair, and then I ended up relaxing it. And it was nice trim, it was long, it was silky. I was looking like, and long silky hair, weave for who, don't. But the heat, like within months of me getting my hair straightened and using all this heat, I lost so much hair. That's why I had to cut. That's why in 2018 I had to cut, because my hair was so unhealthy. It was like horrible. I was like, no. Like, there's no going back. And now I'm trying to transition back into an afro. It's not happening now. I've lost so much hair. And I was just like, yeah, Zane. Let's just start over. Let's just start over. So yeah, I started over, and almost 5 years we are here. And then let's go to the next one. This one's very important. I feel like yabona, we have this culture of being overly passionate about everything. I don't even know if I said it correctly. Like, we're overly passionate about everything. We're overly passionate. Like, if you, okay, fine, I was this pan, but fortunately I was like, I found my way through, and I was like, okay, you don't have to, like, like, you see this don't water trending, you want to use it. You see this don't powder from Kenya, you want to use it. You see and don't Nigerian women make their own don't, you want to use it. Hey, that thing will first of all, your hair does not need that many products. Like, it does not need that many products. I promise you, those 6, 7 hair folds that you have, different kinds even, your hair doesn't need all of that. I feel like, say back, guys. Say back. Like some... Go figure it trend enter, you're trying it out. Go figure trend enter, you're trying it out. Like, you're not even giving your hair some time, I must breathe there, to see which one works. So don't overwhelm your hair with products. Do we need a lot of products for afros? Most probably. But do we need all the products on the market? No, we do not. So what I normally do to avoid this, I check the ingredients of the products. What does this have? Okay, it's high in protein. I already have something else that's high in protein. It's fine. We can go without this one. Weigh out which one is better. Okay, we're leaving this one, we're taking this one. Okay, we're doing this. Okay, we're leaving. Like, you don't have to have everything on the market, I promise you. I promise you don't have to do everything that's on the market. As I mentioned, this is not going to be one of those videos that it's like, you're going to grow your hair in 1 month more than you have done in 5 years. No. Here we want steady growth. We want steady growth. We want healthy hair. And also, we want to be realistic. Like, be realistic. That don't tell people that your hair will grow in 1 week. Maybe it's just your genes. Excuse me, as a natural hair person, I don't think don't manipulate, don't overwhelm your hair with products. It's okay. Stick to a routine. I should have probably added that too. Stick to a routine. Because then you know how your hair is responding to things. If you're gonna try this hair food namhlanje, Sibu posted it on her stories or wherever, you're gonna try it, and then you finish the tub, the little jar thingy, and then you see a new one now from another person. You want to use that one, you stop the one that was. How are you gonna see change in your hair? You understand? You're not gonna see any change because you're chopping and changing. Even when you do finally find a product that you like, you don't know which one because ubamba up, ubambe up. So try find a rhythm or like a routine, and then work with that. That works for you. You can tweak it here and there. Obviously, we grow, we learn every single time, but try not to like overwhelm your hair with products in a short space of time. If you try a new product, try to at least wait for like 2-3 months to see how your hair is reacting or like responding to the product. And then which goes to my next one, oils and creams. I don't think I'm qualified to tell people what oils they should be using, but I will share some of the oils that I use for my type of hair. Castor oil is very thick. It coats your strands, it makes them look thick, it makes your hair look like thick and nice and beautiful. We have olive oil, it also works. I have shared these products in my other video. So they are there. So find oils that work for you and your hair type, and then stick to that. Mix them in one thing and stick to it. It'll over time, if you do it correctly, I promise you. If you moisturize like we did in the last video, I promise you, you'll see, like you'll feel the difference in the health of your hair. Clip your ends. Most people don't do this. Like, every single time I've clipped my ends in front of someone different, they always ask, why are you cutting the ends off? Some people will be like, but length, no, I don't have the length, I don't have the desired length. But if you don't clip your ends off, then you won't have the desired length. You won't have the desired healthy hair that you want. So clipping your ends basically helps with encouraging your hair to grow. Some people don't believe this. I do, because it works for me. Clipping your ends, it's like trimming a hedge of a tree. It'll grow. It encourages your hair to grow a little bit more. Yabo? So clip your ends. Don't be afraid. Your hair will grow back. People are like, oh, why? A teeny tiny, like a tiny bit like this every like 4 or 5 months. And you'll see the difference. It'll really, really help. And also that helps get rid of split ends, which people can't see in afros, which I had in my last video. Yeah, those are your, like, you do not want to have split ends, because now, no. You don't want to have split ends. So trim your split ends. I do it it depends. If you have like a solid routine and your hair is very healthy, you don't have to do it as often. But if your hair has been damaged and unhealthy for a very long time, and the edges, you can see the ends, then you probably need to either clip more hair or clip your hair more times, so that you can get it to the healthy state. I think I might do a video where I clip my ends without using heat, because most videos are like, let's heat our hair and get it as straight as possible so we can trim the ends. I want to do one where we don't use heat, because I just said heat is not our friend. And then the next one, avoid too much tension. I know we are people of African descent, Sibamnyama, and we want to have these nice hairstyles as a late. Don't do that, please. Guys, but I would definitely advise against it, because in my experience, it doesn't work. Like, firstly, the hair over here, your hairline is not as strong as the rest of your hair, so it can't handle the tension that the rest of your hair can handle. Secondly, the front part is the most manipulated. You want to move your hair to this side, it's the front that you manipulate. The back usually always stays the same or tied up. This part is the part that we manipulate the most, and it's the weakest part of our hair. So if you give the most pressure to the weakest part of your hair, what happens? You end up with a G-bump. Also, guys, in G-bump is growing back. Guess and those people that were laughing at me last week, please come here and laugh again. Thanks. Anywho, yeah. So ilontoka, this part is like, it's very very sensitive. It's the weakest part of your hair, basically. And now what I normally do, and people, guys and men have been dragging us for this. Sometimes I leave out like huge chunks of like hair, where I'd be like, those in the edges, I'm gonna do edges, and I'm gonna do like something here, because I don't want to braid that hair, because it doesn't grow. I did this the first month. I remember the first month I did this with the routine of spraying hair and oiling every night. I promise you, my hairline was like chiskop hair. It was bald, like you could literally like put your finger, like, because it's just, the flesh. In 1 month, the following month, I had the option to braid this part too, because it had grown out, because I left it alone. So try to leave your edges alone, and also try to find edge control creams that have high protein, that have oils that have, like, I don't want to say nutritional value, it's not food, but that have value of that nature. Don't just do those mama, like, find something that's gonna also take care of your health, like. And then this one, you guys are gonna hate me for this one, but it's true. Like, it is true. It is true. Drink lots of water. Selani amans, guys. Drink lots of water. For skin, water. For hair, water. But yeah, people are like, hi, still your secret. You can't tell us to drink lots of water. Nina guys, ni hamba ama dermatologist then ni siphuza amanzi. That's what me metro. So just drink water, guys. Drink a healthy amount of water. Try as much as you can to eat healthy food. That also builds how your hair and your body just functions. So yeah, these are some of the tips that I think are really important when growing your hair. I think I might think of more. Like I was thinking of doing a do's or don'ts video. So maybe if you guys want to see that, tell me if you want to see that. Akushushu guys, motepending. Anyway, guys, that comes weaker. Anyway, guys, that brings us to the end of today's video. Thank you so much for coming to my video, watching my videos, interacting with my channel. Please make sure to like, subscribe, to all the nice things to be done on the video. And also, if you can, please kindly share this video. So just below somewhere there should be a button that says share. Please click on that button, copy the link and post it on social media. That would really help me, because I need more YouTube subscribers, I need more followers. Yeah, okay guys, thank you so much for joining. I hope to see you guys next time. Don't forget to comment down below what you would like to see, and also comment down below what you think of the tips that I've shared. Maybe you have tips that are better than me. Maybe there are things that I missed that you think I should have covered. Just let me know. More interaction, the more interaction the merrier. Please just let me know, and I will see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to like, subscribe, to all the nice things that you do for YouTubers. I love you. Mwah.